And hello there, my Midnight Maniacs, and welcome to Midnight Movie Mania. I finally got the name of what I can call them, Midnight Maniacs, yeah.
Yay, you finally got it right after a year, I don't know.
yeah, after, what's this, the 11th podcast, so yay. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm your host, John, and with me is my co-host, Spike.
Hi there.
Okay, right, tonight...
I'm sorry.
Tonight we are looking at the little known 80s slasher Blood Rage, aka Nightmare on Shadow Woods, aka Slasher. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, I know, I was going to say the same thing. It's not a good sign when there's three names to the same movie.
Oh, that's never a good sign. Filmed in 1983, but it wasn't released until 1987. So, we're in trouble. I mean, this thing sat on the shelf for 4 years. So, you're in trouble. Although, the story goes that this was released for a week in 83, but it was pulled by the MPAA because of the extreme gore. So,
Really?
Yes, really. That's why it was pulled. Because, I mean, believe me, the gore in this thing is ridiculous, I think that's where the budget went. It was on the gore because it wasn't writing. Or the acting, or the editing, or the directing. But yeah.
So this is 1983. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't know. Dawn of the Dead and stuff was worse than this movie, and those things played.
Yeah, but Dawn of the Dead had George Romero behind it. This had some random guy who never worked again behind him. So yeah. Okay. Also, this was done during the quote-unquote golden era of slashers. Between 78 and 83, there was something ridiculous like 3,600 movies made. Wow. All slashers, all horrors, and some of them were deemed as classics, some of them are deemed as gems, and some are like this, deemed as... Yes, moving on. I mean, I was stunned. I was watching a documentary about 80s horrors, and that was one of the things that slapped me across the face. 3,000 plus movies made between 78 and 83. Wow. All of them were horror slashers, and they were all ripping off Halloween.
Right. So, well, it's a fun genre, you got to admit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Plus, it's cheap and easy. All you have to have is quasi-decent actors, a decent enough script, and nice makeup effects or blood effect, and actually sorted. I mean, it's relatively easy. So
yeah, true.
But before I dive into this thing, do you have any Thanksgiving horror stories that you want to? Not necessarily horror stories.
I don't. My family, we get along really super well. So our Thanksgivings were always really laid back and fun, and I don't have any horror stories, which is unusual like that.
Yeah, well, we don't have Thanksgiving in Britain because, well, obvious reasons.
There's nothing to be thankful for there.
Yeah, the weather is about it. But anyway, yeah, but Christmas horror stories, I could say, oh my God, some of the Christmas dinners was like a war zone. It's like, my Lord. But anyway, moving on. But like I say, this is deemed as a Thanksgiving horror movie. I was thinking there's one scene of a vague Thanksgiving just dropped. I'm like, where's the Thanksgivingness in this movie? I mean,
they do mention it a couple of times.
Yeah, true.
There's a lot of wine drinking, so that's always about Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one small turkey, and there's a corn cob hanging on a door, and that's the entirety.
Right. I forgot about the corn cob. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah. So, I mean, and fair enough, it did have the awkward family get-together dinner scene, so yeah, I suppose this is a Thanksgiving movie.
I mean, yeah, but it was released on May 1st. Why was it released on May 1st if it's a Thanksgiving movie?
Oh my God.
These movie executives.
Yeah, these directors have no clue. I mean, I think it's the studio's fault. I think it was. So, Like I said, this was shot in '83, and this is noted as Ted Ramey's first movie.
Yes, I saw that.
It's like,
I recognized immediately. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, I know that guy. That was awesome.
Yeah, I know his brother also. Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I was expecting a bigger scene, but he's basically selling condoms.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Like,
He's just sitting on I love the fact he's sitting on a sink with like condoms on his little Durham vest thingy, and he's going, "Which one do you want?" I was going, "What the hell?" And $1 a condom. It's a bit stiff, was it? No, pardon the pun. I mean,
$1 a condom. Good lord.
I mean, I was going, that is a bit stiff. I mean, but I suppose.
He's in it all of like what, 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I've got that noted down. Was it $1 for a large popcorn? I might make a time machine stat.
Yeah. Wow, popcorn and condoms cost the same back then.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking to myself, I was like, Jesus. Oh my God, right then. I also read that the producers desperately wanted Nike to sponsor this movie, so this is why everybody's wearing Nike.
I noticed that.
It's on everywhere. It's on the polo shirts, it's on the trainers, it's on the whatever the hell. I was like, what in the hell? They're everywhere, the little tick. I'm like, ooh. And unfortunately, Nike says nope and didn't sponsor this.
Can't imagine why.
Although, to be fair, Nike did sponsor Nightmare on Elm Street, which came out the next year. It came out in '84. This is by Johnny Depp, and Heather Langenkamp is wearing Nike sneakers or trainers. And they're also wearing Levi's. They're also wearing, what was it, 501s, I think they're wearing. So,
yeah. That was such a big thing in the 80s and 90s, the product plate thing. You don't see that much anymore, but back then, I mean, it was just, you always saw it constantly.
Yeah. I think only the big movies have product placement. The little small slashers and little small independent movies don't have sponsorship. But big movies such as the Bond movies still have the product placements. And superhero movies have product placements. So
yeah.
But yeah. I might ask, is this the first time you saw this thing then?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I saw this. This is now my fourth time seeing this thing, and the second time I saw this thing sober. The first time I saw it, I was kind of drunk. The second time I was blind drunk, and the third time and the fourth time I was completely sober. And what the hell was drunk John thinking? I mean,
this is one of those movies that I can't imagine you get much more out of it when you watch it multiple times. This isn't Fight Club, you know. I mean, you don't get it. It doesn't grow on you with age, I imagine.
No, it doesn't. No. Oh my God, I don't know. So let's get nuts and bolts out of the way. So the cast is Louise Lesser, Mark Sopper, Julie Gordon, and Marianne Cantor, and I never heard of any of them. So moving on, which is another bad sign.
I recognized the mom immediately because she was Mary Hartman. It was a TV show in the 70s.
Okay,
it was a half-hour sitcom, kind of a sitcom. It was this weird show that lasted like 2.5 seasons, I think.
Okay.
And it was like, you know, a critic's darling, but never really got like a whole lot of people watching it. But it had a lot of buzz at the time. But yeah, Mary Hartman. She played Mary Hartman.
Okay then.
I don't know why it was named twice, but it was.
Well, it's American TV shows. Although, what movie is she in, by the way? She is all over a shot. I mean, what the hell movie is she in? She's knocking back wine. She's eating food off the floor. What the hell is going on here? I mean, like, what movie is she in? Because it's not this one anyway. I mean,
I will tell you though, okay, she was the highlight of this movie for me. I thought she was I've known people like that, like in real life, and she
Okay.
played that character to a T. It was frightening because it just like brings back memories of people I've known like that. And it was just like it was so good. She did such a great job of playing that like neurotic person that
Mm,
you know doesn't know what to do and is depressed, but is also so many other things. Oh,
mm,
it was
mm.
awesome. I thought she
Although
did great.
she worked my last nerve. I was like, call the cops. She's sitting there calling, get me the number for my boyfriend. And she's phoning people, random people. I'm like, what the phone
Right.
the cops? Oh, she would drive me. I was like, oh, just,
And
uh,
that scene where she's talking to the operator, and then the operator just kind of ends up cutting her off.
mm,
But the operator is saying that she's going to transfer her to something else, and she doesn't, and she's
mm,
just like in despair, and but in the greatest way. It was so funny. I mean,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
in a tragic sort of way, but yeah, she played it great.
Oh my God, I was going. This woman has no idea what she's doing, but she's going for it. She's all over the place. She's
Yeah,
trying to be the doting mother. She's trying to be the alcoholic. She's being this neurotic basket case. She's worried about one of her precious sons. The other one's supposed to be this the serial killer thing. I'm like, what is going on here? And she's knocking back red wine by the fucking bottle full. I mean, the size of that glass. I was like, what the?
yeah,
Mm. Right, let's do a very quick plot. 10 years ago, a 10-year-old boy kills a man. However, he blames his twin brother, who is promptly taken away just like that. 10 years later, the imprisoned twin escapes and a killing spree starts. But who is doing it? Find out here. Except you find out immediately who's doing it because as soon as soon as the brother finds out, he immediately kills somebody. I'm like, what's the suspense? You know, I
yeah.
mean,
I
if you got
thought
idea,
hearing the
mm,
synopsis, I thought, oh, okay, there's going to be like it's going to be like a mystery, until the big reveal. But the
mm,
big reveal happened like 10 minutes into the movie.
yeah, yeah, I was going if you're going to do a who done it, at least do a who done it. You don't just show the. I mean, it's no Columbo for crying out
Right.
loud. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
oh dear God. All right, let's get through some trivia I found for this movie, which made me laugh. Producer Marianne Cantor had to step in to play Dr. Berman because the actress didn't show up.
Yeah, she
So
just didn't show up. I'm not doing this movie. Nah, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna do it, but no.
I just love that one. I can't be arsed showing up. Quick, get somebody
Yeah,
else. I'll do it myself. Get me the jacket. I'll do it. It's fine.
yeah. I
Um,
was wondering where they found that doctor when I was watching it because I didn't look up anything about the movie until I saw it because I didn't want any spoilers. But I was wondering at the time when I saw that doctor and what a terrible actress she was. I'm like, where did
oh
they
yeah,
find everybody else is doing a decent job and she's terrible.
yeah. I mean, she was bloody awful. I was praying for her death. To be honest, I was like, just kill her immediately.
I'm like, okay, this is
um,
enough wandering around the woods. Just off her and make us happy.
I love how she shows up at the patient's house with a gun. And she goes, oh, no, it's a trank gun. And she has a gun in her purse. I'm like, what the what is she, Dr. Loomis?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Fun
Let me
stuff.
see. Yeah, so it's all fun and games till somebody gets eye poked out. Doing this movie, which I was expecting, I was like, pokes me out, especially with a fork. Anyway,
Yeah.
as I said earlier, this is supposed to be called Slasher, but it was changed to Blood Rage, and then it was changed to was it what the hell did I call it again? The thing with Shadow Woods. What the hell was it called again? Nightmare at Shadow Woods. Apparently, there's three edits to this movie. There's the cut, the uncut, and the TV cut. And I watched the severe uncut version, which made me laugh because some of the killings in this thing is ridiculous. I couldn't stop laughing at some of the the killings. Oh my God.
They were fun. They were definitely fun.
Yeah, I think that's what the budget went to was the killing scenes and the gore
Oh
effects
yeah.
because it wasn't the writing and it wasn't the editing, it wasn't the directing, it was it was the gore. Let me see. This was shot in Florida over 10 days, so go
Only
Florida.
10 days?
Yes.
God. Okay.
I've got down here oh yeah, another thing that caught my eye was the first thing I noticed 1974. Up pops the title Slasher.
Yeah.
So they didn't even take off the and put Blood Rage.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Did they release it that way as Blood Rage and then left the title on the old title? I didn't understand that.
I
Or
have
is this
no idea.
whatever?
I
These
have no
people.
idea. So let's get into the actual movie itself. First up, I love the theme song in this. The camp synth disco. I love that music. It was so cheesy.
It was great. It
Oh,
was
that was so.
very 80s.
Yeah, yeah, it's very. I've got down here. Didn't Jason kill disco in '82? I mean, oh my god, because that
Yeah.
is so. Oh my god. Um. Also, $1 for a huge popcorn. Let's get a time machine stat. I'm sorry, but a large popcorn is about £10 for a large popcorn.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really.
I don't eat popcorn at a theater because I don't like popcorn, but I
Mm-mm.
haven't bought it in years.
Oh, I
But
can't
good
stand
Lord,
popcorn.
$10, well, £10. I don't know what
Yeah.
that equals in dollars, but it's more
Uh,
less
would be
than 10.
about 13, I think.
Yeah, probably. Good heavens. Costs more than
Mm.
the ticket to get in?
Yeah, yeah, actually, yes, that is an actually, yeah, yeah. I can't stand popcorn. It sticks in your teeth, and you find it for
Yeah,
hours later. Oh, just screw that.
exactly.
Um, yeah, I've got down here Spot Ted Ramy, who was 19 at the time, playing the condom seller. As I said,
Yeah.
he's just sitting on the couch, on the couch, on the sink with like dozens of condoms. I just love that. He's like, "What do you want?" He goes, "I'll take the Magnum." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, God." And $1 for a condom. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Oh my God. I was thinking, wasn't there condom machines in the toilets in the days?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
There
why
should
is
have.
he sitting on the sink selling? Oh, moving on. Oh my God. Now, I've never been to a drive-through myself, right? But do they actually have people having sex on the roofs or on the bonnets or of their
Oh,
cars? Do they have them
um,
sitting smoking joints and such? And
I would say
uh,
not to joint smoking, absolutely. But um, the other, probably not.
mm,
But
mm.
remember, it was 1974. Maybe they did things differently back then.
Yeah, that's true. It was something to Ford. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love the fact how people just smoking pot, like, oh, give me the joint, and the skeezy hippie guy hits on the chick, and she slaps him because of the job at 4 times. I'm like, take the hint, mate. I mean, Jesus. Oh
That
my
was
lord.
that was the worst. I was watching that. I'm like, neither of these two people are committed to these roles at all
Mm-mm,
because
mm-mm.
they were terrible. He moves towards her with no expression on his face whatsoever, and it's just oh my god,
Oh
terrible. It
God.
was painful to watch.
Mm, mm. And then the camera slowly pans across about 10 different cars. All these couples are all making out and smoking dope and such. And I'm like, oh, God. Then it cuts to the mum and her date making out as the twin boys in the back seat sleeping. I love that one. She goes, "Oh, but my boys just fell asleep." He goes, "Yeah, I've been asleep for half an hour. It's fine." I'm going, "Really, love? You're going to make out with your boyfriend in front of your twins?" Oh, God. Ah, my lord. And these two are Terry and Todd, played by real life twins Keith and Ross Hall. So they were actual twins, the little
Oh,
boys. Kieran, and I was going. I love the fact how one of the twins goes, "Mom's at it again." So
yeah.
she's been having it off with multiple men at a drive-in. Then I mean,
Well, they start setting up her craziness like right then. the fact that she's making out with this boyfriend who is not, the twins' father at a drive-in with a bunch of teenagers around, you know what I mean? And so they kind of start setting up her craziness right then.
Yeah. I mean, I was going, is she crazy or is she just horny? I'll go for horny. Also, is that the same guy that's 10 years later? Is that the same boyfriend, or is that a completely different
It's completely
guy?
different. Yeah, it's
Okay,
different.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the movie, the showing at the cinema, the driving rather, is actually a real movie called the House That Cried Murder. It's from 1973. So,
Well, now
it's
I
a
gotta
real
look
movie.
up that.
Yeah, I will actually look it up. So the boys got up to no good as one of them steals an axe from a truck. Why would a truck have an axe just lying in the back?
Yeah,
As you do.
yeah.
I mean,
and a fancy one too. It wasn't just a hatchet. I mean, it was this fancy axe that was like, I don't know.
Part hammer, part axe. I'm going, okay then. I love the fact how the little boy just kills a random teen, just for the shits and giggles, as you do. And I love the fact how he chops him on the head about 4 times as the blood sprays everywhere. I mean, it's in the popcorn, it's over his face, over his date's face. I'm like, whoa. So this is when I knew this is going to be a good movie, but unfortunately it doesn't keep up. The kills are more interesting and elaborate than the actual movie itself.
Yeah.
I found. I love the fact how.
Can you imagine watching the cut version of this? Because because without the gore, I mean, the gore is what, you're kind of anticipating the gore, you know what I mean? And it keeps you watching it, or it kept me watching it. Well, I mean, I had to watch it anyway. So, but, I couldn't turn it off because I have to talk about it. But yeah, it was the gore that kept you going. So if you saw the edited version, it would just be like, oh, there would be nothing to the movie.
No, unfortunately, the version I tweeted out is the TV version. The gore is edited out. So I had to hunt for this uncut version, and I found it, thankfully, free with Arrow's downloading content thing. I watched this thing for free. Yeah. But I watched this opening 4 times to find the uncut version.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I just love the fact how the date, as she's covered in blood, runs bulk naked into and she disappears. I'm like, where does she go? She just vanishes.
Yeah, where's she going?
Oh my god.
Wouldn't you run to like other people? I mean, maybe she was just, oh my gosh, I'm naked and I'm outside of the car. I must run into the woods. I didn't make it agree, but
she just vanishes in the fresh air, and then it cuts back to the mom and her date, and he gets pissy with her because she realised, oh my god, my boys have went missing. He goes, that's why I don't date women with kids. I'm like, you're a fucking arsehole, man.
Don't doubt.
Man, what a complete dick. So, the killer twin frames his brother as the brother just stands there, as the other brother's like swimming with blood over his face, and he hands him the axe, and he frames him for murder. I'm like, you little shit.
I know. And all the while, he's covered in blood too. So wouldn't there be an investigation of some sort? Well, of course, Todd wasn't talking at that point because he was traumatized. So and he didn't end up talking for years. But
I love the fact how there's people in the crowd show up as she's running away screaming, and they all get drawn, and they see him doing that, like, putting blood on his brother's face. So hello, take witness statements. I mean, but moving on. And then it just fast forwards 10 years, and we're now in 1984 or 83. So that's how that one works. As the mum visits the innocent twin who's still in jail, or as she calls it, school. I'm like, yeah, love. And she is Maddie, played by Louise Lesser, who I never heard of, I never saw before or again. So I don't know if she's a good actress or not. Because
she actually is a pretty good actress, and she was fairly known in the 70s and early 80s. So
Okay.
Why she did this movie, I have no idea. But
I'm guessing money.
yeah. Okay.
I
Touche. I'm sure she didn't do it for free.
yeah, I mean, I guess she did it for, well, I don't know, a mortgage payment or something, I'm guessing. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
10 days in Florida and a mortgage payment. Yeah, what the
No,
hell?
I don't think 10 days in Florida is going to cut it for her.
Well, that's true. I mean, Florida in the 80s, in the early 80s. Oh, so moving
Yeah.
on.
In Jacksonville, no less. So, yeah, it's probably not a
Oh,
draw.
that's true. That's very true. Anyway, so the twins are now played by Mark Soper, who I never saw again either. But apparently he played this whole sweet innocent serial killer type for a little bit, and then he aged out of that and started doing soaps. So,
Yeah. And apparently he's had some movies in like the festival movie festivals and stuff that have done fairly well.
okay then.
Not as an actor, but as a director and producer.
All right. Okay then. Okay then. So we introduced my favourite character, the Shrink, Dr. Berman, played by Mary Ann Cantor. I love the fact how they have a voiceover of her saying this is the first time she's met the mum. How? It's been
Yeah.
10 years and this is the first time she's met. What the fuck? I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God. And I love the fact how they don't even bother, like, pausing the dialogue in the background or putting the volume down. The volume's the same level almost as our voiceover. It's like, who edited this? I mean, wouldn't you have the background audio lower than the voiceover stuff? I mean, oh my God.
It was not good.
Good, yeah. And then she says that she's been working for Todd for several months and he's now starting to talk. So 9 years of catatoniaism, if that's a word. And he's now starting to talk and realise he's innocent. So I was going, Michael Myers, is that you? I mean, this is a blatant clone of Halloween without the charm, or the budget, or the writing, or the music, or the acting. So, I mean,
and why would if they think he's crazy, why would they believe him anyway?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I have no idea. It feels to me like this movie is written on a cocaine binge during a Saturday night, because this is just a complete mess of a movie. I mean, and I love you can tell this is Thanksgiving because the doctor is eating a slice of pumpkin pie. I love she's eating pie while interviewing the mum. I'm like, really, love, you're going to eat a pumpkin pie? My God. She goes, happy Thanksgiving.
I have to confess, I zoned out at a certain point during that scene. And then I zoned back in when he's mushing stuff in his hands. And I'm like, what is that? What did I miss? What is that goo in his hands? And I didn't find out till like way later in the movie that because she talked about the pumpkin pie that she had brought it. Like, that was pumpkin pie. Okay.
Yeah, I just love that. Yeah, I love that one. She goes, here, there's your special pumpkin pie. The piece I get every year. And he goes, I don't want no pumpkin pie, and just smashes it, splats it against the wall. And it's like, and the doctor says it's a minor setback. How is that a minor setback? He like squishes it and slams it against.
Yeah, he doesn't want pumpkin pie. It's not a setback. He's just upset because he's in an institution and he shouldn't be.
And then Todd, the innocent twin, starts to beg his mum, saying, I'm innocent, let me out, it wasn't me, I'm innocent, please believe me. She's like, nope, I'm done, and just buggers off. It's like,
right, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because she could, okay, so that made sense, because she can't admit that she's been wrong all this time. And that's the problem throughout the whole movie, is that she can't admit to herself that she's been wrong all this time and got them switched around.
Yeah, exactly. I also got down here, it's been 10 years. He hasn't said a word until 7 months earlier. And the doctor is now completely convinced he's innocent. I was like, this is a pretty paper thin plot for an 80s slasher. Then I
Yeah.
realised this is the early 80s slasher. It's not the late 80s. This is the early 80s where
Yeah.
plot was like fifth on the list. I mean,
yeah. A lot happened in the 4 years between when this was filmed and when it was released.
yes. About 10 Friday 13s for one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so cut to short shorts and hideous 80s fashion as we meet evil twin Terry in college playing Thanksgiving football, as you do. I mean,
They're all off school, you know.
yeah, we meet his girlfriend Karen, played by Julie Gordon, who I actually liked for most of this movie, but some of which was a bit thick. But I'm thinking, well, if this is your first movie, you're trying to be Jamie Lee but feeling miserable. But I mean,
this was her first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, she did pretty good for her first movie. I mean, she played a really good, you know, heroine victim type of person.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody in this was either their first movie or their early on the career sort of stuff.
Right.
But I know some of these people didn't work again. And I think the latter girls never worked again. So
yeah.
And it shows. But I kind of liked this Karen. I mean, granted, she was a bit thick, but like I said, this is early 80s. The prototype slasher, they had no idea how to do final girls yet. All they had was Jamie Lee in Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's about it, because I'm trying to think what were the big hitters between 78 and 83. Halloween, obviously, Friday the 13th. But that had a different final girl every single time. So,
yeah.
And by 83.
I thought she did a good job. I was actually pretty happy with her in that particular role. And the character, I thought she did a good job with the character when she acted very much like a college student. You know.
Yeah, although I have to say, what is with the fashion in here? The short shorts that were leaving nothing to imagination. I was like, my lordy, short shorts.
It was 1983. I lived through 1983. I remember shorts like that.
Oh my God. I was, 4 in 83? So I was dressing shorts like that against my will. Anyway, so cut to the awkward family dinner as the mum tells Terry and Karen about her new boyfriend, husband, fiance, whoever this guy is, Brad, played by William Fuller, who never worked again, shockingly.
It was those days in Florida that did it in.
Oh like, my God. I love the fact how he owns this entire complex with all the, 36 houses or something ridiculous, and he owns the entire complex. I'm thinking, is she jumping into bed with this guy because he's rich? Is she a gold digger? I mean,
wouldn't put it past her. But okay, did they establish that he was the owner of this place like right away, or yes, like really did we have to figure it out on our own? Because I don't remember them saying anything. But then he's like, oh, I'll go to the office and do all that. Yeah. But I'm like, it took me a little while to figure out. Oh, he's the owner of this place, or at least the manager of it. But I don't remember them saying anything about it.
Well, when the good doctor shows up with the useless assistant, he says outside, I own this complex, all 36 houses, and all the 10 acres of woods around. So I own the place. I was like, okay, then. It's a very quick drop line. So yeah, like I said, I've seen this thing 4 times. So
I must have zoned out again. I can't imagine why I zoned out during this movie.
I can't imagine myself. Anyway, so saying the lovey-doveyness of the mum and Brad, this sets off Terry for reasons.
He clearly does not like the man. He wants his mom to himself because he's a mama's boy.
That's true. That's very true. So he is no longer the head of the family as he menacingly hands Brad the knife to cut the turkey. He goes, "Here, you slice the turkey," as he hands him the blade end. I was like, oh, that's a bit on the nose. I mean, God. And that turkey was pathetic. It was teeny. That's supposed to feed.
Took me a second to even realize it was a turkey.
Oh my God. I mean, it was what? There was 6 people there, and that was supposed to feed the 6 people. Really? I mean, and it was leftovers. I was like, what the? Was she giving them like teeny little
Right.
slice?
Yeah. There was a lot of leftovers. She was eating them all.
Oh my God. Oh, I've got something down in my notes about this thing. She's sitting there, legs akimbo, with
Yeah.
the green beans and the what else she's eating. I was going, really, love, you're going to sit on the floor, drunk. Well,
Exactly. I love that scene because I'm like, again, I've known people that would totally do that when they're depressed. Just literally sit there and just not even think about what they're doing.
oh my God. Oh my God, that's so. I mean, I've got in here, what movie is she in? Because she's completely delusional. She completely turns the blind eye. Then all of a sudden, she turns into this complete, I don't know, basket case. She's knocking back red wine. There's no tomorrow. And then she's all like, wispy and ding. And then she goes, "I'm going to kill you, you bastard!" And she pulls a gun. I'm like, what is going on here? I mean,
Yeah.
she's all over the shop. So,
Yeah, I'm I should make my sister watch this because she's a social worker that is all of the letters after her title, and so she knows all of these symptoms. So she'd be able to tell me exactly what this woman is. She's bipolar or she's whatever, you know.
Yes, alcoholic, she lush. So the mum gets pulled away by a phone call telling her that Todd, the good twin, has escaped. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And hangs up the phone. And then goes into to Terry. Oh, but don't say nothing, but Todd has escaped. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. La da dee. And immediately says, oh, my psycho brother's escaped. This'll be fun. You meet the whole family. I'm like, you're a complete dick. I mean,
yeah. And the glare that his mom gave him was priceless. She was just like, I can't believe you just did that. It was great.
Oh my God! I swear, I had to pause and wind that back. I was laughing so much at that. I went as soon as they go back to the living room, and she goes, "Fresh rolls," and he goes, "Oh, by the way, my brother's coming back out." Oh, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!"
Oh my God.
The look she gives him, it's like, "You son of a bitch." So,
Yeah, that was classic.
God. And I love the fact how Terry is openly hitting on the neighbour, Andrea, played by Lisa Randall, right in front of his girlfriend, mind, right in front of Karen. Not a care in the world. I'm like, what the
No. And she's just taking it. She's just sitting there like uncomfortable, but she's like, I'd be like, what are you doing? You know,
yeah, exactly.
not completely.
Yeah, and the mum just sits there and goes, yeah, you two can play tennis together. I was like, is that a euphemism for something else? I mean, no balls, please. Anyway, I've got in here, what a complete dick. So, as she says, that the mum wants to pretend that everything's fine. Terry just drops a bombshell, and he just goes, "Can I have the turkey?" I was like, "Yeah, the script was handed over. You agreed to the movie, so there's your turkey."
I gave you the turkey when I gave you the script.
Oh my God! So after dinner, Brad wants some dessert from the mum, but she says no, and she's too stressed. You can't do it. I'm too stressed. Oh my God, my unstable son's escaped, and he's like, yeah, baby, let's have some snuggles and stuff. And she's like, no, 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 no. I've got in here. No means no, mate. Hello. I mean, and then all of a sudden the doctor shows up with the useless assistant, and I was going, why is he carrying a gun?
Yeah, I didn't get that. I mean, apparently it was a tranquilizer gun.
Yes,
but
yeah.
Still,
And she's kind of.
She just is. Yeah, she just is like, just put that thing away, like this super overacting type of thing. Just, what are you doing? Put that away.
Oh my god, I love the fact how he goes, Doc, I've caught him. He is the one, and he's going to shoot me. She's gonna put it away as her little jumpers hang off her shoulders. It's like, really? She's all panicking. Oh my god, you are Terry and not Todd. Are you right? I'm like, some doctor you are, love. You can't tell the difference between these two men. Oh dear, oh dear. So I've got in here.
I will tell you that that assistant guy actually was one of the better actors in the movie.
Was he?
Yes,
The better.
Because
Oh my god.
I was like, wow, this guy is actually doing a good job, especially for Eric, who is not doing a good job standing right beside him. So, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I've got something to say about this actor, Ronald actor, the character. It is just, oh dear god. Anyway, so I've got in here Dr. Loomis. She ain't. She's like, don't shoot him. It's only a trank gun. I'm going, oh my god. I shot him 6 and whatever. Anyway, so Brad takes the doctor and the useless assistant away, and he then says he owns everything in this complex and the 10 acres of forest around the place. So I'm going, 10 acres of forest, but all you see is like one trail and a handful of trees.
Yeah.
So
they literally, okay, so one of the things I noticed with the directing of this movie, speaking of the woods, was it's like they set up like a camera in one spot, and then you see that same angle like throughout the movie in different scenes. So clearly they like set it up and are like, okay, we're going to do scene 5 and 7 and 23 and 56 all right here. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
did not bother moving the camera at all.
Oh dear God! I mean, utterly ridiculous. So he suggests that they go door to door because he's got 36 houses or something ridiculous in this complex. And I'm going, really, mate? So wouldn't you, I don't know, use a tannoid system or call people and say, lock your doors, there's an escaped lunatic sort of scenario, but or call the police, get the police out, get the troopers out, but nope.
Yeah. No, that would be reasonable.
Yes, that would cost money. So so he goes to his office and he just goes, if you need me, I'm in my office, call me, and just walks away. I'm like, where's the number? Is she psychic? I mean,
I didn't catch that. Oh, that's hilarious.
He just walks away and goes, phone my number, it's at my office. And then Terry like breaks in and cuts his hand off for reasons.
Yeah.
And I love the hand scene. It is hilarious.
Yes, it was. That was great. That was a nice moment, I will tell you.
Yeah. Awful special effects, but they're gleefully awful as the hand squeezes the can and he's going, oh, it's all splotting everywhere. I'm like, oh, that's so bad. It's so. Oh my god. I mean, oh my god. And then he like hits him in the face with the machete. I'm going, where the hell did you get that machete from?
I know. It just shows up. I have no idea. It would be different if that's what they use to carve the turkey or something. But no, it just shows up for no reason.
Yeah, it shows up. Yeah. So next to die is the stoner, because of course he is, unnamed doctor's assistant, who just stands there. Oh my god. Yeah. Just stands there as Terry impales off his large sword. I've got in here, that's the first time the assistant's been stabbed on our guy's sword, and I don't think so. This guy's a little bit like the loafers was, he's going, oh, I'll just have a joint and sitting smoking a doobie, and then he goes, oh, a knife, and then he just stab him.
Well, okay, in his defense, you don't expect to be stabbed with a machete while you're smoking with someone, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's better.
Actually, I can't understand that at all, but still. Okay, I will tell you, he was a good actor until his reaction to his own killing. Then it was like, oh, okay, you could have done that better.
I don't love the fact how Terry walks up with the knife behind his back, going, dee, 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 and he goes, look, my large knife, and he's like, oh, help me, and get impaled with it, and it's like, oh dear God, so bad. So I've got to say, but the gore in this is top-notch, cheesy 80s
Oh,
gore.
yeah,
It is
it's,
just deliciously terrible. I
it is.
mean,
But yet,
uh,
it was okay. It's it was the concepts were really cheesy, but the execution was excellent.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true. I mean, but the day after again, the dog's death had me on the floor howling with laughter. I could not move for laughing at that. Especially when Todd tries to put it back together again. I was
Yes,
howling at that. I just
that
could
was.
not move.
I loved that he tried to put her back together again because he was like, "Oh, this is so sad. She's got to be together," you know. Oh, that was great. I loved it.
Oh my god. I love the fact how the legs were much more skinny than her actual body was. I'm like, oh, that's a bitch move, right? They made her skinnier. Oh my god. Oh. So anyway, so it cuts back to the mum who has now lost it. She's on the floor, legs akimbo, eating the leftovers. And I'm going, ooh, Kieran, what movie is she in? She's a completely different movie. She's in fucking a Lifetime movie. She's not
Yeah.
in a cheap 80s slasher. Jesus.
See,
God, I mean,
I'm total opposite because I loved those little interludes of her getting like worse and worse mentally throughout the
mm,
movie. I thought, oh, it just, I don't know why. Oh, you're going to laugh at me, but it kind of humanized the movie. It made it was cheesy, but it was just cheesy in the best way.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Like I said, she's in a completely different movie. The main actor is in a completely different movie also. He's practically gleefully skipping along with his little
Yeah.
machete going, la da dee. I'm like, what movie is he in? Yeah.
I thought they should have played up they kind of took a middle road as far as his craziness, and I
Mm,
thought they should have elevated it to be even crazier and more funny. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Because it
yeah.
could have he touched on it here and there. He like you said, the gleefulness that he had, but they could have made even better by putting more comedic elements with him
Mm.
being more gleeful or making more puns, other than just the cranberry one over and over
Oh
again.
god, yeah, that cranberry. Oh my god. Apparently that was the tagline
Yeah.
for one of the movies. What the titles of the movie was, "This ain't cranberry sauce." Who cut with that
Yeah.
one should be taken out and shot. Frankly, I mean, oh. So next for the knife is the doctor, who just stands in the middle of the woods as Terry walks up with the bloody machete,
Yeah.
and she's like, as she gets cut in half, and I've got down here, is this guy Jason fucking Voorhees? He just goes boof and cuts her in
Yeah.
half.
Like he's too skinny for that to happen.
Yes.
Did you
And he's
see
not
his arms?
supernatural.
They're not big.
Yeah. I mean, he isn't supernatural like Jason or Michael. He's just a guy with a large knife, and
Right.
he can cut through bone like that. I mean,
Yeah.
eh,
I mean,
uh,
I don't know if you've ever tried to cut somebody in half like that, but you just end up knocking them over. You don't really cut them in half. So,
I'm not going to go there. That one. I'm moving on swiftly. Um, so the mum then calls someone while pouring a large glass of wine. Oh my god, the glasses
oh
of wine in
yeah,
this thing. Is that real wine she's
boy.
drinking, by the way? As the doctor is screaming, dying, I was like, yeah, love, you should be dead immediately. I mean, the amount
Oh
of
yeah,
trauma you would get from that, you're dead in seconds. But yeah, I love the mother. She's just pouring. Is that real wine she's drinking, by the way? Because she gets more and more erratic as this movie goes on.
yeah.
So is that real wine she's drinking?
It makes you wonder.
Like, so then cut to Todd arriving at the complex at the nice big name of the thing. What was it, Shadow Woods or something ridiculous
Oh
like
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
that? As Terry is in a shower washing off the blood, as you do. I mean,
Yeah. Well, you have
you
to
know.
really.
Well, Mummy Dearest scrubs an already cleaned kitchen she's on the floor scrubbing away the brand new oven. I'm like, what the hell? Has she
Once
thinking?
again, I've known people like that. Yeah, that's that they obsess about stuff when they don't want to deal with stuff. It was perfect.
Oh my god! So after he shower, I love the fact how he takes time to preen his hair. He gets out the hair dryer and he's fixing his hair and he's fixing
Oh,
his collars, and I'm
because
like,
that's a very 80s thing. Men in the 80s really cared about their hair.
mm, oh my
Uh,
god! I was expecting a popped collar, but he changed it to a vest thing he was wearing.
oh
So,
yeah.
hmm, hmm. So after he showered, he visits Andrea, and she offers him a Bloody Mary. But he doesn't drink, so he has tomato juice. The tomato juice is disgusting itself. It's so
Oh, I
horrible.
know. Oh,
Ugh.
glass of water for Christ's sake.
Yeah, although Bloody Marys are disgusting. Also, I can't stand Bloody
Oh,
Marys. It's always the waste of vodka.
terrible. I can't
Mm.
not like Bloody Mary.
It's always a good vodka. I mean, or even bad vodka.
Yeah.
I mean, and here she hits on him outrageously, by the way. She just pops a little cardigan vest thing off, and I was like, cold? I mean, nipples
Yeah.
are popping. I'm like, what the fuck?
I noticed that too. I'm like, wow. Yeah. That's quite the shirt you got on there.
And she hits him outrageously, and he's like, no, I have a girlfriend. I was like, what was this 10 minutes ago when you were
Yeah.
hitting her at the dinner
Yeah.
table? You. Mm.
Sounds like the same way. I'm like, oh, you're all interested during dinner, but then you get her alone and you're just like, whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. I was going, yeah. And she tries again and again to hit on this guy, and he's like, no, I have a girlfriend. Go away. And I was like,
Yeah.
love, take the hint. I mean, so Karen shows up, but Mummy Dearest is too drunk to answer the door. She's just sitting there knocking back more wine, and I'm going, ooh, Karen, what is happening here? She goes round the back, and here she meets Todd, who she thinks is Terry, and there's a whole interaction, and Todd says, I haven't kissed a girl yet, and she's like, oh, ew, and runs away. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
happening here? So,
Yeah.
mm,
Did she recognize him as? No, she recognized him as Todd at that point, or did she not? No, when he
no,
walked out of the shadow, then she saw that he was not Todd, or not.
no, it was as soon as because the only difference between Todd and Terry is the haircut. Todd's hair is more tasseled, and
Right.
Terry's is preened and perfect. So, mm,
So did Karen recognize him in that scene as Todd?
no,
Or
because he says to her, "I'm not Terry, I'm Todd," and she went, "Oh my God," and ran
oh,
off.
that's right. Because she
So,
actually said he was Todd. Okay, that's right. Okay.
mm,
So that's why she ran away. Okay, now it's coming together.
yeah. I've got
Unlike
in
you,
here.
I've only seen this once, so it's.
Oh, Lord. I've got in here. She can't tell the difference between these two guys. Todd is all shy and retiring, and Terry's a cocky prick, frankly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
mm, mm. I mean, Terry's your ultimate 80s guy. I was supposing to have the popped collar
Yeah.
and the such, reeking of Paco Rabanne.
The razor thin tie.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
I had a razor thin tie. Don't laugh at me.
Ugh, moving on softly. Anyway, so she runs off because Todd hit on her saying, I haven't kissed a girl, can you give me a kiss? And and runs off. And she runs into Artie, played by James Farrell, who is a cocky ass douchebag. Because of course he is. He's a jock in the 80s slasher. He has to be a douchebag. I mean,
Exactly.
who runs off with a baseball bat to deal with Todd. I've got down here, haven't you seen Friday the 13th? You'll get an arrow in the neck for that. I mean, oh my God. So he leaves Karen with his best friend Craig, played by Chad Montgomery, to defend her. And shockingly, these guys never worked again because they were fucking awful, frankly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, terrible.
And then he comes back with the baseball bat, and there was just like no. I was expecting him to be like something to happen, but he wanders off with the baseball bat to look
Uh-huh.
for him, and then he comes back and says, "Oh, he's not there."
Yeah. Are you sure it was?
What was
Sure it wasn't
what was the
Terry?
point of that? I don't know why we did that just now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I says to her, sure it wasn't Terry in disguise. Yeah, mate, because he says he's Todd, and he acts completely different from Terry. But
Yeah.
so speaking of which, Terry is still with Andrea, and she throws himself at him yet again. I was like, Jesus Christ, love, take the bloody hint. I mean, as in walks Julie, played by Jane Benser, home from her date, and then she complains that it's $10 for watching the babies. I'm like, $10 is cheap, is it not?
Yeah.
So yeah, and she goes, "Oh, the baby was fine. He didn't even make a fuss. Yet the baby cries and screams all through the fucking movie." I'm like, "Oh my lord." Um. So with that, Terry and Andrea leave as Karen and her unnamed date get comfortable on the couch, and I was like, "Okay then."
Yeah. That whole thing was just so weirdly unnecessary. It was
Yeah.
just like they just threw these people in there just to have two more kills, I guess,
Yeah.
that end up mattering at all, and
hmm
yet creates the complication of having to have a baby in the movie.
Yeah. A completely
doesn't
useless.
it doesn't I thought they were going to do something with the baby, but they never did. It just
No.
ended up being carried around, and it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, they already had a kid, the little girl. Could she not be the one that was in peril instead of some
Right.
kid?
Yeah.
The little baby just cries, then
Yeah.
doesn't say a peep. I mean,
Right.
oh my
And
God.
it serves no purpose to the plot whatsoever.
Nope. And also, what annoyed me was at the very end when the mum is shooting Terry with
Uh-huh.
the gun, the baby doesn't scream. I mean, I was
Oh,
like, would that baby be howling because there's gunfire in a pool? That would be echoing
yeah.
off the walls and.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Um, so outside, Karen tells Terry what Todd is on the grounds, and this sets off Terry as he just storms off, and I'm going, right. So this leaves Andrea with the two boys and Karen as they go off to smoke pot and have premarital sex, as you do.
Yeah.
I mean, what else you do in the 80s? I mean, there's a killer outside. Let's have sex and do I mean,
Yeah.
let's
I
have
mean,
some
that
pot.
it is classic 80s slasher movie. So, you
Mhm.
have to have it in there.
Mm, yeah.
It would be disappointing if it wouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, yeah. Although
Because we say it right
every
now, I can't believe there was no sex and drugs in this slasher movie.
although the I just love the fact they go, oh, let's go and do some drugs in my house. My mom's away for the weekend. Right, so she left you copious amounts of drugs and drink then,
Yeah.
as you do. I mean, dear, oh dear. Um, so cut back to the mom, who is now vacuuming for reasons, while
Yeah.
having a large glass of wine, as you do. I mean, the glass is gigantic. It must be a half bottle glass of wine she's knocking back. It's like,
Enormous.
oh my God. So in walks Terry to tell her that Karen thought she saw Todd. Also, the doctor is missing, and he doesn't know where Brad is either. Okay, and this sets her off. She goes, "Go to Brad's office and see if he's in his office. I know, I'll call him on the phone." And that's the whole start of her on the phone for like fucking
Yeah.
40 minutes of this movie. I'm like, oh my God.
The phone thing went on and on, and
Oh
then we
God.
cut back to the phone, and we go to another scene. We cut back to the phone.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Yeah, I was going, how about you've called the cops instead of phoning the operator, then some random number, then another random number, and
right.
then she goes, I'll go to the office myself. You think, love? I mean,
Yeah.
it's only two doors down or something ridiculous like that. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
she worked my last nerve. So she, oh my lord. So in the woods, Todd finds Terry's handiwork in the form of the Hafton 2 Doctor. And this is where I had to stop and rewind it back and laugh. As she's clearly dead, but the pulse in her neck is quite strong, so it's going boom, 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 boom. And I'm going, Jesus. And then he picks up the fake lower part of her body and puts it back together, and I was howling with laughter. I went, what in the and he's going, she's still alive. I'm like, oh my god. And I love the fact how in her purse she has a plastic gun. She's not a gun. It had made in China on his side of
it. That was like the fakest gun I've ever seen in a movie before.
Mm.
It looked like it was made of licorice. It was not a real gun.
Yeah, my god. Yeah, so he runs off and runs into a little girl, and I'm going, why is this little girl on this movie? Shouldn't the little girl be the little girl of the Joey chick instead of just some random little girl for reasons? I mean,
yeah, because you know he did, that scene happened, and I'm like, okay, well, somebody's gonna go knocking on her door, and she's not gonna let him in because he told her not to, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
again, it served no purpose whatsoever in the movie.
No. I mean, I take it she was the daughter of the, I don't know, sound man, the cameraman, the producer, or something, and he could get a babysitter, so put her in a movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
give her sounds about right.
Oh my god. So Karen is with the boys, and she's knocking back tequila slammers, which I cannot stand. Tequila slammers, they are disgusting. So they are. I mean,
yes.
Are you a fan of tequila slammers then?
I don't do the slammer thing. I like tequila, but I don't like salt, and so I can't do the whole ritual of tequila, slamming a tequila. It just ruins the tequila to me.
No, I've got a horror story. New Year's Eve 2002, and my mate came up to my house, and he brought a gigantic bottle of tequila, and he wanted to do slammers. I was like, no, I've got like vodka and rum and Jack Daniels and various other things, and a couple of bottles of champagne. No, we'll do tequila slammers. So we started doing slammers, and about an hour later, I was wasted, and I spent about 2 hours in the toilet puking my guts up.
Oh my god!
No, I can't stand tequila. Tequila is nasty. No. Oh my god! And let me see now. I apparently went to the toilet about 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, and didn't return until 10:30, and he wasn't giving a crap as I was in that toilet spewing up everything I ate for my entire life up to that point. I was like, oh no. I mean, full on Linda Blaring everywhere. It was like spewing out. It was like, so no, tequila is a no-go alcohol for me. Nope.
Tequila has not been spoiled for me yet, so I've never gotten drunk on tequila.
Also, the next day, my head felt like it was in 8 pieces. So, no to tequila ever again. Oh my God. Now where was I now? The tequila slams. As the men are playing Atari, I'm going, these two girls are blabbing on about, let's have him, and they're playing Atari racing game thing. I was like, really, mate? On rare is anybody's, and Karen's on rebound sort of thing. So
poor Karen.
Yeah, poor Karen.
And was that that didn't even look like a real video game, by the way.
I think it was an Atari racing game, which was a real game, because that's how bad Atari looked back in the early 80s before it went bust. So So back to Joey and her simp date. She's all having like a bad rash as he acts all shuttery and nervous by picking up little bottles of various liqueurs. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there like banana liqueur and coconut liqueur and what was that all about?
And like, yeah, it made no sense to that whole thing. I was just getting more and more irritated as that scene went on because I'm like, this is not gonna mean anything. They're just victims.
Mm.
Why are we spending time with these people? And I
Yeah,
hated
yeah.
the character. I hated that woman character.
Oh, yeah,
She was
yeah.
annoying and just irritating, and I just was like, okay, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, yeah. So thankfully, Terry kills him for no reason at all.
Yeah.
He just shows up and he's dead as she's in the bedroom sleeping on something more comfortable. I've got here Julie loses her head as she finds the simp boyfriend just hanging around. Well, his head is anyway, so I love the fact how he wrapped it up
But,
in fairy lights and just
yeah.
swinging there, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's gross.
that was
She,
that was kind of fun because she looks out the little eye hole and
mhm,
she sees her date and she's like, oh, what are you doing out there? And then it's just his head.
yeah, yeah,
That was kind of fun. But
yeah. How's your
the
head, mate?
best part of that movie
Shot.
was when they both died.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I've got here. She runs off until she hears her baby crying as Terry helps her with her coat on for some reason. I'm like, why is he putting on her coat? I mean, just kill her already, for crying out loud. You know she's a victim, so. Oh my god. Todd breaks into the mom's house via the sliding doors, which is why I would never have sliding doors, because they are so easy to break into. You just
Oh
shimmy
yeah.
it with anything
Exactly.
and it opens.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He walks into Terry's room, and I love the Yoda mask just sitting there on his little, what the hell that thing was, his little bookshelf thing, and he's got a gun and a machete. I'm going, but that should be covered in blood, so why is it?
Oh yeah.
So,
I forgot about it.
oh my god. So the mom is now drunk as she heads to Terry's bedroom, but she passes out in the hallway. So Todd picks her up and takes her to her bedroom. I'm going, what is happening here? I mean, uh, Karen, well, Terry is outside stalking Karen because reasons.
Because she's who's left. I don't know.
Mm. So Todd tucks his mom into bed, and I've done here. Did Nancy's mom watch us and take notes? She is acting exactly as Nancy's mom did in Elm Street. The whole lush, drunk, not giving a shit, no idea what movie she's on, makeup smeared all over the place. She's wearing the same nightie. I'm like, did that just watch us take notes? I mean, oh my god, he pretends to be Terry, so she kisses him on the lips. I'm like, what the fuck is going here? Where's this incest angle came from?
Yeah.
Uh,
Give mommy a kiss.
yeah. Okay, then moving on swiftly. Um, and then he goes, "I'm Todd, by the way." And then she goes, "Get away from me," sort of thing. So it's like, uh. Oh my god. So this being an early 80s slasher, Andrea and Greg play a prank on Karen by pretending to be attacked by Todd. When did they have time to put this makeup stuff on, by
Yeah,
the way?
I thought it was like the stupidest thing to throw into this movie because it was terrible. Yeah,
Yeah, I
because they
mean,
had this elaborate makeup that was clearly done by a makeup artist.
mm,
And like,
mhm.
it's not like you just threw that on, while you were in the bathroom 5 minutes ago.
Oh dear, oh dear. So meanwhile, the mom's now up and drinking yet more wine, as you do. I mean,
More.
she just knocks back more wine. It's like,
Hasn't run out yet. It's
mm,
we're good.
oh my god. So then it cuts to Andrea in a shower because this movie needs a titty shot. So she's completely naked as she's washing. She's going, this damn makeup, she's pulling bits off her face. I'm like, that was your fault. You shouldn't have glued it on so hard. Um, as in the closet, Terry's watching. I'm going, is that a subtle hint that Terry is playing the same team sort of thing? Because I'm getting heavy camp vibes from this Terry guy. So it's like, So the mom is now bathed. She took a bath between scenes because,
Oh,
she
yeah,
did.
that's right. Yeah, she did. She did move towards the bathroom at one point, and I realized, oh, okay, she's took a bath because they
Yeah,
didn't show anything. She was like suddenly wet,
yeah, she's
and
in
her
a
hair stayed wet the rest of the movie.
yes,
She was
soaking wet. I'm going really love. So then she phones the operator because she can't get through to Brad's office because the guy's got a splitting headache. I mean,
yeah, yeah,
so and she goes to the operator. Can you check the number? It's the and the operator goes, it's just ringing out, but it can't be. It's my boyfriend's number. I need my boyfriend. Oh, get me my. I was like, oh, shut up and die for Christ's sake.
I just was like, oh my gosh, just make this phone call end.
Oh
This,
my god, I've got in
this went
here.
ever.
Yeah, I've got call 911 for Christ's sake. I've got down here. She's sitting there going, can you try it again? It's my boyfriend. Please get me my boyfriend. Oh, I need my. I was like, on the
Yeah,
fucking cops. Oh my god. So back to Andrea and Greg, who's playing night tennis. Yeah,
yeah.
as you do.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't.
was Terry watching on from the bushes? Are you scared yet? Because I'm not. I mean, she goes, "Don't hit me so hard with the balls." I was going to go, "Yeah, I love you. Good at taking balls to the face." I don't. So she's going, "How do I hit this back?" And he goes, "I don't know. Use your racket and swing it back." Like, who wrote this dialogue? This dialogue is terrible.
This is top-notch dialogue here. This is Oscar-winning dialogue.
Oh my god. As back to the mom, she's on the phone with the operator telling her the life story, like, oh my god, my son escaped and blah blah blah. I was like, what the fuck? And this poor operator's like, yes, mom, we'll try the number again, mom. Da, da, da. I was like,
Yeah,
really? Oh my god. So it cuts to the pool, and Andrea and Greg are getting to know each other in the deep end on the pool. As the
yeah,
two are bulk naked, where'd that come from? I mean,
yeah.
oh my
And
god.
a slasher movie,
Yeah,
gotta.
yeah, true. As Tenet runs up,
Even if it
and
doesn't make, even if it doesn't make sense, we gotta have it in there.
yeah, although to be fair, she was hitting anything with a pulse, so why not get this half drunk, stoned tennis star and then boink him on a diving board as you do. I mean,
Not
oh
an
my god,
idea for that to happen, but
nope, nope. So Ted runs up and cuts the party up by slicing Greg's throat, and then he attacks Andrea and slices her face off. And I was like, okay then. As Greg's body just flies into the pool and dies in the
yeah,
pool.
yeah.
I was like, how strong is this Terry guy? I mean,
I know. And I'm thinking, okay, we got to see literally like a millisecond of both of those kills,
mhm,
and which is unusual because the rest of the movie they show everything for the most part, but
mhm,
for those two it's just like boom, boom, done in the
yeah,
pool, it's
yeah.
over, and it's like,
I think,
oh, come on, this is why we're
yeah,
watching the movie.
yeah. I think it's because both actors were block naked. And I'm guessing the guy wasn't too keen on flashing these fucking ghibli
Is
bits to the camera, so
Ghibli bits. I want that on a t-shirt. Ghibli bits.
but yeah, I mean, oh my god. By the way, one thing I can't stand is tan lines. I
Oh,
cannot stand
I
tan
know.
lines.
That was
It's
the
so
first thing.
tacky. Ugh, so gross. I mean, ugh. Anyway, next to die is Artie after Terry finds him and Karen's schmoozing in the woods. I'm thinking, so is he jealous of a sudden because eh,
Well, was he jealous of the baby's mom? Probably not. He's just killing.
yeah, he's just on a killing spree. So,
He's just killing.
oh my god. So, friend zoned into next week is Artie by Karen as he heads back to his car where Todd is waiting for him as Todd holds him at gunpoint. What did he get the gun from, by the way? Where did Todd get that gun from?
Oh, he got it from the doctor's purse.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah, I'm not thinking of the gun
The,
that Brad has at his desk. I thought that's the same gun. But
no, It was from the doctor's purse.
I was
It
say
was
it was the
it was the obviously plastic gun.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. Okay then. Okay. And he's holding the guy at gunpoint, explaining to him, "Well, Terry is the one. It's not him." As he's got a gun pointed at his head, I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe put the gun down. And um, meanwhile, Terry and Karen snuggle on the sofa, and he is all over her. I'm like, Jesus Christ, mate, why don't you just pee on her? As he is all over her. Until Todd cock blocks him by shooting him at the door and waves a gun in his face but doesn't shoot him. I'm like, why would you shoot him?
Yeah, I don't know. It's chicken.
Oh my God. I mean, did they have money for bullet holes? Because they don't show any of the bullet holes. So did they have money for squibs?
Yeah. They have money for everything else. Except the script. Acting.
An editor and a director and a decent producer. Oh my God, decent actors. I mean, so Todd runs off into the woods as Terry and Artie give chase, and here Terry gives Artie a good forking as they find a stash of weapons on the ground, and he picks up the carving fork and just stabs him in the neck with it. I'm like, what the fuck?
He picked up the least efficient weapon in that entire pile of stuff. There was like 10 things. What does he do? He picks up the least efficient one.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but those cheap ass 80s carving forks bent as soon as you put them anywhere near the meat. So imagine stabbing somebody in the throat with that thing. It's like, oh my God. So Karen goes looking for her friends, and finally she finds Terry covered in blood, by the way. And she goes, "What's the? Oh, I found. What's his name? Artie. Todd killed him, and this is not my blood. It's his blood." And he goes, "I'm going to kill you," and swipes at her with the machete. I'm like, why would you?
Like, okay, he has had no problems killing any of these people so far, and yet he swings misses like someone that's like literally like 2 feet in front of him.
Yeah. I've got in here, final girl versus not bad killer. Who wins?
Yeah.
So Karen runs and hides in a tool shed of all places. Why is she in a tool shed? I mean,
Yeah. Well, she tries to get in the door, and the shed is right there. I mean, it's a death trap, but that's what you do in a slasher movie.
Yeah, and Terry just he doesn't even try the door. He just is like meh and wanders off. And back to the mom, who is now on the phone to random numbers in the hope that they will somehow get Brad's number. I was like, okay then. And Terry decides to pull a Michael Myers as he displays his victims for Karen to find, such as Artie with the fork in his neck, just lying there, woo, whatever. The hand thing, I was like, oh Jesus.
When did he have time to do that? For one thing, I have no idea time to drag those bodies over there. But
no idea. And also, she couldn't sense somebody in the closet, not the closet, the tool shed behind her. I was going.
Ours is not to wonder why.
Oh my God. So she decides to pull a Laurie Strode and she goes door to door banging for help. And it's too late because Terry has killed everyone in sight as he typical pews after her. He's like, do. I was going, really, mate? I mean, he's loving this thing, but it's too much. It's like, oh my God. She runs to Julie's house, but Terry has already broke her heart with a knife as he pulls out the knife, and I was going, what the hell? She's lying there with the heart's been took out or something like that. I'm like, what is this movie? Karen runs into Todd, but she's scared, so she runs back to Terry, who has a machete and has attacked you, and you're running away from him. What is going on here, you silly? Oh my God. So Karen runs to the baby room as Terry chases away Todd again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
and I'm like, okay, they got to do something with this stupid baby because they can't just leave him there,
Mm.
and forget about him. So what are they? And I'm like, I just was like dreading, somebody having to carry this baby all around the rest of the movie. And sure enough,
Oh,
that's what happened.
yeah, yeah. I was like, just leave the bloody well baby. So
Yeah,
she's on the phone to the
somebody
cops.
eventually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who gives a crap? So she's on the phone with the cops, and Teddy walks in, just menaces her with the machete. He doesn't attack her. He just holds the machete at
Yeah,
her, and
yeah,
then she hits him with the phone in the balls. She just goes boom,
yeah, yeah.
smacks.
That was a nice move, actually.
She then
props,
runs
props
off.
to her for that move.
Yeah, yes, I actually laughed at that. I could not stop laughing, and I was like, she smacks him in the balls with the '80s phone. That phone was fucking heavy.
Nothing worse than getting hit in the balls with an '80s phone.
Oh my god! And then, and then she runs back to pick up the baby and runs off with the baby. And I was going, leave the fucking
I
baby.
know. I'm like, you are running from a killer. You know, maybe she was worried that he was going to kill the baby. I don't know, but just for the sake of the audience, leave the baby.
Yes, yes, for sake of suspense, leave the fucking baby. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus. So back to Mommy Dearest, she finds Terry's bloody polo shirt in the trash, and that sets her off. So she finally runs to Brad's office, where she finds him a little handsy with a splitting headache, and she then goes, "No!" and then picks up the gun on the desk, and I was going, "Okay then."
I
So
did
back,
love. I loved when he fell and his head splits open in the best
mm,
way. That was
mhm.
cool.
Yeah, that was quite good. I've actually said the effects in this thing make this movie watchable,
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
but the script doesn't and the acting doesn't, but the effects make this movie watchable.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so in the pool, Karen hides the baby as Terry like camply stalks her. He's literally skipping with the little machine gun, do
Yeah.
do 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 do,
Did
and
you?
I was going, oh my god. With a machete in hand, as he gleefully stalks her in the sort of toilet. I was going, or the changing room rather. I was going, really, mate? And I love the fact that none of the victims can play dead. As he opens up the sauna, and Greg and what's her face, Andrea,
Yeah.
is lying there, and his pulse is and she's blinking her eyes. I'm going, what the
I like just stand still. It's not hard.
I mean, even the doctor later on, when Todd finds the doctor's body, her eyes are flickering like
Yeah.
there's no tomorrow. I'm like, just, oh my god.
Just
Ah,
take a still photo and just put that on the screen.
yeah. Plank of wood, same difference. I mean, Christ.
Yeah.
Um, so Karen then finds Greg and Andrea in the sauna. She then screams and hides in the one closed cubicle. I was going, you're obviously in the cubicle, love. So,
Well,
uh,
it, you know, killers don't think to look in the stalls.
well, that's true.
I think it's just one of those tropes that just is true. I
Yeah,
don't know a single killer who looks in a bathroom stall myself. Do you know any that do?
uh, Ghostface in Scream 2. He kills
I
the
would,
guy through the ear with a knife in a stall in a cubicle. So, but
okay,
yeah, I mean, I was good.
I stand corrected.
I love the fact how he just goes for a pee. She's in the stall and he just goes for a pee. I'm like, why is he peeing?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, this is not adding any suspense to this movie. Are we
No.
supposed to be like, oh my gosh, he's gonna find her? Well, clearly he's. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
Um,
So the mom is now armed with Brad's gun as she immediately heads to the pub because, yeah, she.
because that's where all killers are going to be confronted is at the pool. Everyone knows that, so she
Mm,
just headed there knowing he's going to be at the pool. So
oh
that's
my god.
be.
So Karen waits for a few minutes as Terry sort of fakes exits the toilet, and she comes out the cubicle, and he goes slice and misses her completely. Yet she's got like a big cut on her shoulder, and I'm like, but he missed you.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, I didn't catch that right away until she comes out with blood on her shoulder. I'm like, oh, I thought he missed her
Yeah, he
because
did.
it was not played well.
No, no. Oh, and I forgot to say, she puts the baby under the sink and just walks off and leaves the kid. I was like, couldn't you have done that earlier? Just leave the kid. I mean,
Yeah. I'm like,
oh my god.
why didn't you leave her back in the apartment?
Yes, yes. Instead of doing a
Why
fucking,
leave her now?
instead of doing a Halloween 6 and putting the baby in the under the sink, I was like, oh my god. Where was I now? So, uh, she's now got a cut on her shoulder as she runs into Todd, who has a doctor's gun. However, Terry knows that Todd won't kill him, and Karen takes the gun off and goes, "I'll shoot you, you bastard!" Click.
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, oh, okay. I was not. That was one point in the movie that I was actually not expecting.
Mm.
Very few things that surprised me during the movie. That one was it because I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was expecting the gun to go off.
Yes, I was expecting him to be splat against the wall, but nope, it's empty gun.
Yeah.
And finally, Todd and Terry fight. But I love the fact how, by the way, the pool would have been covered in what's his name, Greg's blood, but the
Yeah.
pool was completely empty, so he drained that pool, refilled it, cleaned it, then refilled it. Eh,
He did that during just after he put the two people in the sauna because he
okay
had
then.
lots of time to do that too. So,
And Terry is now drowned Todd in the pool. In walks the mum, who shoots Terry dead, and Karen pulls Todd out of the pool, and instantly he's back alive again.
yeah.
Right.
Or he's not used to swimming because he's been in a mental institution, so he was struggling. And
Mm.
she noticed Karen would not go into the water. She
Just
wouldn't
to,
go into the water to save him. She's like, grab my hand, and his hand is like 3 feet away, and
yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
I can't get my shoes wet. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
can't
come
get my
on.
Aquanet. My hair needs to be kept
Yeah,
perfect.
right.
No, I can't get it
This
wet.
baby's hair takes forever. I'm not gonna get it wet for you.
So yeah, God. So yeah, so Karen gets the baby as the mom cradles Todd. I think he gets Terry until he tells her he's Todd. She then goes completely nuts and
Yeah.
blows her head off as Terry goes, "I'm Todd, I'm Todd," against the wall. And I'm going, right. So you had no idea how to end this movie then. Um,
See, I thought it was, and then it was. I thought the end was great because it was like I love a dark ending,
mm,
and that was a pretty dark ending
yes,
because
yes, it was. Yeah,
he was gonna be he was gonna be accused of all of the killings that happened to the thing because that's what everybody was thinking was gonna happen
yeah,
was happening anyway. So he's
yeah,
like, oh, he's
yeah.
gonna be put away for life, and he didn't do a damn thing his entire life.
Oh
So
my God! But I love the fact how the mother just shoots Terry clean in the eye. Now she is a crack shot with that gun. She's pissed out of her mind, and she goes boom and shoots him and then shoots him in the chest, and then shoots him in the chest, and then shoots him in the cheek. I'm like, she is a crack shot with that thing.
yeah,
She's boom, 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 boom. And it's like, and then she goes, "You're Todd," and bang, she kills herself. As
yeah,
Karen just walks off, and the camera freezes on Todd, and
yeah.
that's it.
As you hear
Yeah,
sirens coming in the background, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
it ended completely differently than I was thinking when the movie was going on. Because I
yeah.
was thinking that they would end up killing Terry, the killer guy,
Hmm.
and then she would just then Todd would just become Terry because Terry was the good boy, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
everybody would blame Todd, but then Todd wasn't around because Todd is now Terry. That's what I thought
yes.
going to be at the end, because I was like, okay, that would be that, that's kind of clever. Well, they didn't go that route, but
No.
they, but this was good too, because the mom continued her descent into crazy, and I love a dark ending, and it was a nice dark ending.
Yeah. I mean, I do love the fact how it just freezes right on Todd's stunned face as the signs are filling the air, and it's like, yeah, mate, you're fucked. Unless the police believe this Karen, then you are fucked. I mean, you are. So let's wrap this thing up then. So that was Blood Rage. What in the fuck is this thing, by the way? This is an early 80s slasher with every single bloody obvious thing happens in this movie. You've got evil twins, you've got psychotic mothers, you've got an incest angle, you've got the best friend's a slut angle, you've got nudity for no reason, there's death for no explanation at all. I mean, things just, he just kills for shits and giggles. I can see why this was canned for 4 years. This makes no sense. This is a lazy Halloween clone with Friday the 13th level kills and none of the charm. This thing makes Jason look like a fucking rank amateur. He just slices the doctor, just poof, and then she's dead. And low budget crap with terrible writing, awful acting, terrible editing, and even worse directing. And the sound in this thing, I was strained to hear what the fuck the mother was saying. What was she?
The levels of the sound levels just kept going like up and down and all over the place, and it's just like,
God. So no one that's forgotten. I say avoid this thing. So what do you say?
Okay, I enjoyed it much more than you did. It was fun. It was just campy fun from beginning to end, and there was times when it didn't make sense, but you just didn't care because you were having so much fun just watching it. And I loved the mom. I mean they went a little too deep into the mom, but for the most part. But that phone call was just never ending. But for the most part, I really liked the mom, and I loved how she did that role so well, because that's exactly how these people, that type of person would be. So I had a lot of fun watching her. And the ending was great. I loved the ending. It wasn't as creative as my ending, but it was a nice dark ending, and I really liked that. And the gore was excellent. It was sparse. I mean, there wasn't a ton of it. It wasn't like it was happening every 10 minutes, but it was fun.
Yeah. True.
Feel like I have an apologetic tone to my voice when I'm doing that, but yeah, it was fun.
True. So let's score this thing out of 5. 1 being dog shit and 5 being solid gold. I was going to give this a 1 out of 5, just for the gore and music. 'Cause the music, I love the theme. I was actually nicking the theme for this fucking podcast. Screw it.
Oh, right.
But I'm going to give it 1.5 out of 5. The half goes to Karen for finally figuring out how a final girl works. As she takes a gun and goes, "I'll shoot you, you bastard!" Click. Oh, fuck. So, So what do you give it?
I'll have to give it 3.5.
Okay.
Out of 5, because it's worthy of a 4. But I think 3.5 is pretty close. I enjoyed it a lot, actually.
Okay.
Maybe I couldn't have been enjoying it, but it was fun.
It
was. Yeah, I loved the I think it could have used a little more humor, because they added doses of humor throughout, and I think it needed to be more consistent. But it was just campy fun. I think they intended it to be a little less campy than it turned out to be, but I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a clone copy of Friday the 13th and Halloween sandwiched together, because it has Jason level kills, but Michael's stalking ability, and some of the kills are exactly what Michael would do. So it's a clone of the two. So anyway, our next podcast is the Christmas special, the Muppets Christmas Carol. So this will be interesting.
You have never seen.
I've seen parts of it, but not the whole thing start to end. I've seen bits here and bits there. Oh God. It's a musical. No.
It's one of the better Muppet movies. It really is.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
Okay. Like I said, it's
a Muppet movie. Of course, I'm going to think it's fun. Of course, I'm going to think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen two Muppet movies, Muppets in Space, and the '79 Muppets movie. I think part of Treasure Island, or how one's called, and part of this Christmas Carol, but I've never seen any of the rest. So
this will be fun.
This will be fun. Yes, I'll have to fire up my Disney Plus and watch this on Disney Plus then. Anyway, what was I going to say? Then in January we're doing Shock Treatment, which is camp personified.
It is. And the movie actually says some things though about the TV culture and everything. It'll be an interesting talk.
Yes. And then in February, because I put a quick poll up a few weeks back on the Twitter or on the X, and they want us to do a vampire movie for February. So I'm thinking Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that.
Oh my God. It's so cheesy. It's what's his name? I forgot his name now. Leslie Nielsen playing Dracula.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
So yeah.
I love Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, and Mel Brooks directs it, and he also stars as Van Helsing. And you get, I forgot the guy's name now, Peter, I can't remember his name now, who plays, what's his name? Oh God, the assistant. I forgot the character's name now, my mind's completely blank. The one with Dracula turns, the lawyer guy.
Oh.
Anyway, oh my God, that's going to annoy me. Moving on. Anyway, so let's just wrap this up because I completely cocked that end. Anyway, so thank you for listening. Now, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review and get us out there. And
5s. We only accept 5s.
Yes, we almost at 5s. Yeah. Keep your ones up there.
You first. Just listen. That's all we ask.
Yeah, well, listen and like us and share us and get us out there. We need more listens. You can follow us on Instagram at Midnight Movie Mania. You can follow us on X at Midnight Mania Pod. You can follow me on X at Here's Johnny79, and you can follow Spike.
Oh, Spike on. Sorry, I was in my favorite.
So so like I says, these next podcasts will be interesting. I mean, this will be an experience.
It'll be fun.
Right then. So like I said, get us out there and get us more listens. So
yes.
Bye.
And have a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, Thanksgiving. I forgot about the whole movie's about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the reason why we watched the movie, but it's fine.
Oh God, that's so bad. Right then, well, bye then.